stay out of the water. Got day 2 here. Just dropped Polly off at the portage. Right now it's just Dre and I, so I got myself a predicament here. I got a fish bite that I'm trying to get the camera on, and I'm trying to... Yeah, he's still there. Oh, small northern. There we go. Trey, easy, easy. Small northern. They're flopping. Trey, get out. What do you think, Trey? Get him back in right away. Easy, easy. Let it go. Let it go. That fish came and hit and struck it twice. Didn't get it. And I reeled in and cast it over top of him and brought it past him again. And then he hit it again. Barely got him in the lip, as you could tell. But a little northern. Makes some fun still. Dre just doesn't quite know what to do with those. He's very intrigued and curious though. But he's not really giving me any vibes of flipping the boat or concerns there. He just is curious, I think. So to this moment, which is about 12:15 probably on the second day here, we have yet to catch a bass. We have probably caught as many walleye as we have northern, which is crazy. But I would bet we're somewhere around the 12 walleye, maybe 10 walleye. I don't like to embellish, so 10 we'll say, and 10 northern. Just really good fishing, actually. Okay. So what are you making here, Paul?
It's a strawberry shortcake, and it's Bisquick, and the ingredients, it's on the back of the Bisquick container. So yeah, so this is kind of like the oven. As close as we're gonna get to the oven.
You've done it once and it worked.
It worked all right.
So I brought in dehydrated strawberries, which my dad does a lot too. And he's got those soaking in water and sugar. So those will keep rehydrating. Here's ducks. I was just thinking earlier today, I haven't seen that many ducks up here.
Yeah, I saw over around the corner when I was fishing, a loon and its baby.
Oh, nice.
So we haven't seen very many loon either, but I'm wondering if they're on nests.
Oh, that's possible.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, those got to be those mayflies. You see them flying around out there?
Yeah, they're crazy now.
That's got to be mayflies.
So just for our own memory banks, because we won't remember the details, the first night last night was cold early, but it was gorgeous. There was almost no bugs, no anything. And we're starting to see the mosquitoes and the mayflies, and Polly believes that when the mayflies come out, the walleye bite gets a little worse, which I would guess is true.
That's what they say. I don't know when it takes in effect, but it could be right away. I don't know.
But
Maybe it's when they die off. I don't know.
Sure. But the fishing's been pretty good so far on the trip.
Really good. I mean, this is kind of the top of the world here.
So how far are we from Canada?
Oh, we're still a ways from Canada.
Are we? I was thinking we were closer. Or not too far.
Oh, yeah.
You mean miles? 50 miles? 10 miles? 2 miles?
No, we're probably 20 miles, I bet.
20 miles?
Yeah, I bet you 20, maybe 20-some miles. Yeah.
As the crow flies.
This is kind of like top of the world when I say that, because Fern Creek drains from a drainage right over that way, and that's kind of the top Fern Creek kind of like goes into kind of a valley where it begins.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
So it's not too many miles that way or a mile that way or something like that. It just meanders, and then the drainage probably runs going the other way. So it's not part of a big drainage. It's a very small drainage.
Okay. And then we can see the burn line here. You told me last night when the burn happened. When was that again?
That was 2011 August. I'm thinking like 18th or something like that. Yeah, Pagami Creek fire.
Pagami Creek fire.
Yep.
That's what
you
said.
can totally see it from Google Earth. I mean, you can see it. I mean,
well, it's so crazy how you can see the line basically there, right? That's
yep.
the burn line.
Yep.
And that's just natural. It dissipated itself, or were they helicoptering in?
They were trying to control it.
They were.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they were trying to protect property, I guess you should say.
Oh.
And going further south from here, you get into more some private land and stuff.
What do you think, Dre? I think you could stay up here all the time. Sure.
Like
Dre, here.
River, I believe.
Good boy. Here. Good boy. Out. Good. Ready? Ready? Fetch. That's a good boy. Come on. Here. Fetch. Good boy. What are we, day 3 technically, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, day 3.
This is maybe a hair under eater.
Hey, come on over here. Hey, he likes fish.
Yeah, he sure
Hey,
does.
watch out. That's a dangerous treble hook. Let's see it. Can you turn it around so we can see it in your hands? Yeah.
I mean,
he's a nice. I'll get in close. He's a nice little eater.
You want to keep this one as our eater for the day, or you want northern?
It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
That's a largemouth, right?
Yeah. Either way, you can grab it by the lip. But whoa!
How in the heck? I've never seen these out here. Or I never thought we'd have them. I mean, he's a pretty big boy.
That's a big guy. Yeah.
I mean, he ain't huge, but he
No,
probably ain't no world.
I mean, it's not a world record, but
we're looking for world records here.
I'd say that's give or take 3 pounds.
He's on my. You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a good one. You know what? I wasn't. Oh, come on. He's on my line.
Dre, come here.
Come on.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm just afraid to grab the lure and then try to pull it out.
Yep.
Yep.
Dre. No, that's a great bass.
Ooh, here we go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. The old Dan special.
Yeah, well, should we put him back?
I'd put that one back, yeah. That's a good breeder. Dre, leave it. Leave it. Come here. Good boy.
So the other day, didn't I say I thought I had one come up? It hit my line or whatever and it went off. And I said it flashed like a bass.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was yesterday when we when we first got here, I thought.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I didn't expect
There's got to be other small bass, right?
Oh, no doubt. Thing there now, but it should be tighter. Should be able to race it how I want to. This is not uncommon here. I'm just going to walk through it because it's better than falling, and I'll dry really fast. Dre's getting a drink. Most portages won't have this bad of a layout as you just saw right here, but they will on heavy rain years have it, so it's not like it's impossible. They clearly don't try to do it. Here's some fun aggressive elevation, quick climb, a little bit of a sheer rock there. I'm gonna walk elegantly on the side of hopefully. So my family has differing views on this. I'd be curious on others. When you do a portage, I like to basically pass out. I like to not think. Well, I blank my mind. I look around. I don't think about time. I don't think about pain. I don't think about anything. Quasi watch my feet, try to watch what's up ahead, and I just go. And within reason, I try to make the best pace possible while still doing so safely. In contrast, my dad looks at the rods, which is the distance that the portage is, and he converts it into feet or yards, and he counts. And he can then know if he's a quarter of the way, halfway there, or whatever. And we're trudging, the act of trudging. Okay. Where am I? Because I'm not gonna get too deep in one direction and fear I lose my bearings. I need to find a marker. I can't move. If I move, I'm gonna be in a bad place. So I know I was last there, which was good. And I gotta find where I'm supposed to go, because I know I'm on the wrong path. I'm almost positive I gotta go left there. And I think I went right. But I'm gonna scale this out. I'll use my canoe as a vantage point. And I've got a mark back here as a vantage point. So I gotta figure out what I'm missing. Oh yeah, I see it. I went right. I should have gone left right there. I'm gonna have to look at the name of it. It's a 3-letter acronym, I think. But it's a special permit that not many people use and almost nobody uses in this area. But it essentially allows you to go into a particular zones, zoned out areas that are, I think they just call it bushwhacking, but you're allowed to go off the path and you're allowed to camp where there's no campsites, because there are no campsites. And there's a lot of, you know, like be smart rules essentially is what they translate into, but only try not to make a fire that's an open fire. Try to use a propane or something. If you have to or want to, do it on a rock. So there's no chance of, how am I gonna turn around here? I'm not gonna be able to just muscle this, but I can parallel park this in a way to get back. That was a stupid move.